Hi everyone, welcome back to Gillian at Mystic Healing Therapy. So I'm looking a little bit wild because I'm in the wilds of Scotland. So I've come to a place near Loch Tay and I've discovered this most amazing stone circle. I've never seen one quite like this. It's called Croft Morag stone circle. Now to me that sounds a bit like a modern name, Croft as in the Crofters. I'm sure it must have had a much more Celtic name, so I'm just panning round. So what there's kind of a double circle, so it's hard to put it in context, but there's like a line of stones and then within it there's another line of stones, which is pretty amazing. And in the middle here, when I stand here, it's like my legs are totally vibrating. I can feel the energy. Now, what I'm doing up here in Scotland is I'm doing some revitalising of the divine feminine energies. So this area near Fortingall in Scotland is where the Essens or the Magdalens, the descendants of Jesus, or Yeshua, they all descended here and had a big meeting before disseminating. And I'm just coming to feel in the frequencies and re-energize the place with divine feminine energies. So I've brought some of my Derbyshire crystals. So here's one. And I've been rejuvenating places. So I've brought in the feminine to Loch Tay. I went kayaking on Loch Tay and did some energizing on there, dropping the crystals into the loch. And I did the waterfalls yesterday and a river as well. And I keep going to all the sites and re-energizing it. I'm going to the famous yew tomorrow that it's reported that Yeshua's grandmother planted. It's supposed to be the oldest tree in England, so I'm going to in the UK, not in England, we're in Scotland. So I'll be interested to see what energies I got. Now, like I say, the energies of this particular circle are fairly immense. I've been to a lot of stone circles, as you know, but this one just seems really, really special somehow. And I kind of feel like, there, look, you can see a bit better. It's almost like all of these stones represent a person somehow in the councils, almost like the councils of light. Now, this particular stone here, I felt very inclined to be with this one. I've put one of my Derbyshire crystals on top again, and it felt like a real homecoming, and I hugged this stone and I feel like I've met it before, so it might be a past life activation or something, but I just feel very keenly that I've been here in a past life. Now, I've been looking at lots of... There, look, I'm letting you see the expanse of the stone circle. It's pretty good, isn't it? Now, I've been looking at some of the stones, standing stones around here, and I tuned into one earlier. And I got that some of the standing stones act as kind of markers for the off-worlders, and I'm getting very much Palladian energy when I come in this circle, and I feel like it's very much linked to the Palladians. And the stone circle, the standing stone I tuned into earlier, I got that there's lots of them positioned around, and what this does is create sort of like a geometric pattern, but also it creates like a grid and codes for when the off-worlders traverse our lands. And I feel like this one is to do with the Palladians somehow, and each one of the stones represents sort of almost like a replication of a ship, and these stones are where key people would be. They represent different people. So I know that might sound crazy, but it doesn't sound crazy to me in my dimension. It feels very plausible. So yeah, I just thought I'd give you a little insight. It is rather incredible. It's been beautiful weather, but I got stuck in a downpour and got absolutely soaked through to my knickers. But that's Scotland. I absolutely love it, and when I am here I feel a deep connection to my own Celtic heritage. So I know that we've got these borders of Scotland and England and Wales, but you know, they're the land of the Celts, aren't they? And I feel very much akin to the indigenous people of these lands. You know, we've almost been, that's been eradicated, hasn't it, by the Romans, you know, the indigenous people of these lands of Britain. And I'm finding a very strong awakening with that, and very much tied into the land as well, you know, the ancestors of the land, etc, etc. So anyway, I'll leave you with that. It's just the most incredible stone circle, one of the most incredible I've ever been to energetically, and it's just by the side of the road and no one really pays it much attention, and I just find it incredible. So yeah, I'll let you know how I'm getting on at the yew tree. Anyway, sending you all lots of love. Bye for now.